Myself, Paul. Today I find myself a soldier, but in my heart, I'm still that curious boy, eager to hear my father's story. Among the countless stories he told, one holds a special place in my heart, a story that transformed my life and opened my eyes to the world around me. This is the last story my father told me.
How are you? Paul, my son, I'm not feeling well. I am, as you see me, at the last stage of my life. This is my last story. Maybe you will not hear from me. A very good story I would like to convey to you. Keep it for you, and maybe in the future you will tell your children, because it is important, this story. In the heart of Congo, a land filled with vibrant cultures and resilient people, a tale unfolds. Some years ago, and our country was drowning in the flames of conflict. We were torn apart by rival factions, consumed by hatred and violence. Innocent lives were lost every day, and despair seemed to settle like a dark cloud over our land. Our country, DRC, was ravaged by war, and hope seemed to fade with each passing day. But amidst the chaos, a glimmer of hope emerged in our country, DRC, in the form of Nepali army wearing blue helmet. Look, my boy, those Nepali came from a very far land. They left their families and homes, and they came here to stand by our side in the darkest hours of this country. With their distinctive Gurkha heritage, the Nepali soldiers forged deep connections with the Congolese people. Their dedication to building trust and understanding became the cornerstone of their peacekeeping mission. The Nepali soldiers brought a sense of order and stability to our war-torn communities. They were more than soldiers. They gave us hope when we had none. They patrolled our streets. Their watchful eyes scanning for any signs of trouble. And in doing so, they created safe spaces for our people, where children could laugh and play without fear. But you know, Paul, my son, it wasn't just about their physical presence. The Nepalese soldiers made tireless efforts to understand our culture, to embrace also our way of life. They rebuilt schools, provided medical aid, and brought education and health care to remote corners of our country. They facilitated dialogue, encouraged reconciliation, and helped build the foundations of a lasting peace. Look, my boy Paul, they risked their lives to protect us. The Nepalese soldiers were not immune to the dangers that surrounded them. They faced the same risks we did, but they did so willingly. They thought their sacrifice could make a difference in this chaos in the country. They fought side by side with us with the hope that one day things will change in the country and peace will prevail. They bridged the divide that existed between us, forming a bond that transcended borders. They understood that true peace is not the absence of war, but it is the presence of justice, unity, and understanding. I have lived and I have seen hatred and ethnic clashes. I wish you could have a very good life. I could not imagine to see someone coming with his machete in order to kill a baby, to kill an old lady, an old man. There is no benefit killing each other. There is no benefit at all. I want your generation to bring a change, to fill this country, DRC, with love and prosperity. Promise me, from now on, you will be fighting for peace. No hating people of other countries, of other continents, but fight only for peace. Promise me. That's my son. Gembelela Yahweh, Alleluia. Gembelela nkolo Yesu. Gembelela nkolo Yesu. Paul, my son, there are different people drawn here on this paper. Who do you like more? Okay, Paul, I got your choice, but listen one thing. Never choose or prioritize people
according to their colors. Never. Never prioritize them according to their colors, to their cultures, and to their religions. But put this in your mind. There are two kinds of people in this world. Good persons and bad persons. Good persons do good to the population. Bad persons do wrong things to the population. That's the only difference, nothing else.
The thing my father was trying to convey to me was simple. Good people and bad people, nothing else. But I was still unsure whether the soldiers wearing blue helmets were good or bad. If they were bad, why would they be here treating those in need of medical help? Why would they build bridges and help develop our communities? If they were bad, why would they work so hard to make things better for people they didn't even know? Why would they plant trees to bring life back to the land if they were bad? Why would they care for a place that wasn't their home? It didn't make sense to me then. But slowly I began to see that they were here not to take, but to heal. They were here to heal the wounds of a land torn apart by conflict, to rebuild what had been lost. Slowly I realized their purpose wasn't about power or control. They were here for something far deeper, for the people, for the future, and for peace.
Okay, Paul, very fine. Go back home. Please find the bag. It is very sensitive. Please take care of that.
The bag had nothing of material value, but what it held was far more than I expected. Inside, there wasn't gold or silver, but something much heavier, a responsibility. For a moment, I didn't understand. But as I stood there holding it, it all started to make sense. This wasn't just about a flag. It was a reminder of the struggle, the hope, and the peace he believed in. The promise he left me wasn't something I could see or touch. It was something much deeper. And now that responsibility, that hope for peace was mine to carry forward. As I stand here, holding my father's words close to my heart, I realize that his story isn't just his, it's ours. It's our story woven with love, togetherness, and hope that binds us all. And just like my father did for me, I will pass this message on, hoping it will inspire the next generation to embrace kindness and choose peace over conflict. And yes, as my father's wish, I will help his grandson understand that.
In this world, there are two kinds of people. Good people who do good things and bad people doing wrong things. And remember that the Nepali soldiers you met, those peacekeepers wearing blue helmet, are among the good people.